Let's talk about Maggie Gyllenhaal's new film, The Bride. This is written and directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, who I think is just on the verge of really becoming a prominent director after this, starring Jessie Buckley. You also have Christian Bale. You have Peter Sarsgaard as well as Penélope Cruz. But I truly think that this is going to be one of those movies that you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I fall into the terms of I love this movie. So this is basically a sort of retelling of sorts of what if Mary Shelley wanted to continue what happened in Frankenstein. And that's as far as I'll go into it. This film is one of those movies that I think really is showcasing how much we can do with the medium, because what Maggie Gyllenhaal does with this film is truly, truly incredible. Let's get into it. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I'm going to talk spoilers for this movie because I think this movie really is one that once you sit with it, think about it, relish in what it's showcasing to you, I think it becomes something else entirely. And I'm not joking to you. I felt a revelation come towards the end. This is a movie that Jessie Buckley really commands, and coming off a performance from Hamnet into this, I think Buckley is truly one of those actresses that you're going to be seeing a lot of very soon, because the range that she showed in Hamnet to the range that she shows in this film, The Bride, is truly indescribable, and I am just like in awe. So this film basically revolves around Christian Bale playing the monster Frankenstein, the monster of Frankenstein, whatever. You know, a lot of people want to get into the technicals of that. Here he's called Frankenstein's monster, the monster, all of that. But basically he comes to find a scientist that will give him a bride. He feels loneliness. He wants to feel comfort, a relationship. And the scientist ultimately obliges and gives him a bride. Buckley plays a character that died, and now she is brought back to life, and she is trying to find herself as well and not just be the label of the bride. And your whole story revolves around that pretty much. And that is a very superficial way to put this story, because there's a lot of more ins and outs, but I think it's better to watch it and let the film reveal it to you, and you really start to get a sense of what this movie's saying. This movie, the first time I heard about it, I went to a horror. I thought it was just going to be a straight up horror. Then I heard more about it, a love story, a Bonnie and Clyde-esque, a avant-garde type of film, an artsy film, all of that. I don't know. I just didn't know what to think that this movie was going to be. What was it technically? I think it was all of that and more. I think this film really was a genre bender in the best way possible, where it didn't feel like anything was poking out at you and was just out of nowhere, right? This movie really blended all of those characteristics together to give us such an amazing piece of work from Maggie Gyllenhaal. I think she's an incredible director. The cinematography here from Lawrence Sher is just impeccable. There are some shots I just can't stop thinking about right now. And he is very great with the lighting and really showcasing with the shadows, very film noir at times, and I really did love that aspect of the film. Hildur here does the musical score, and it is just a score that is haunting, and it is a score that blends so well with the monstrosities that are showcased to you, not from the monsters, but from the humans. And yes, I kind of sounded a bit cliche there, and I kind of rolled my eyes at the way I said that as well internally. Don't worry, but it's true. It's true. You see the monstrosities, also the love, the passion that is showcased throughout. The score really emphasizes that in the best way possible, and I was just so in love. I think Hildur has never made a bad score, so I'm excited to see what she does next. Really, truly incredible work here. But of course, Buckley, front row and center as the star, as the bride, is truly remarkable to see. Like I said, her performance in Hamnet truly was something that is indescribable still to this day. I truly, truly think she deserves the awards that she is receiving, just the previous one that she received this weekend. And we are headed into the Oscars. Stay tuned for the Oscar predictions. Make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell. Don't miss out on that. But this is a truly 180 of a performance, but with the same ferocity, with the same passion that is in Hamnet. It is truly showcased here, so very much so making the roles her own. I also really did like Christian Bale's performance to a degree. I think his is a bit more detached, but I think we already got the monster that is like very much so all around with Jacob Elordi, if that makes any sense, in Frankenstein. Here we get the same vibes, but a bit more watered down. I did like his performance. I thought it was good to a certain degree, but I think truly outshined by Buckley. But that's fine. It's called The Bride. It's not called Frankenstein. You have Frankenstein if you want to go check that out. And I think that's what really makes this movie is you get this very interesting perspective that I think we don't really get to see as much, which really resonated a lot. And I think that by the end of the film, you really truly feel for everything. I think the story was great also. I think there's a lot here that Maggie Gyllenhaal is getting to and unraveling, and it really is showcasing a lot of society, a lot of what we're seeing today. And I will get more into that, but I just don't want to give spoilers. That will be in my video later this week. Make sure you're subscribed for it. But I am telling you, this is a movie that truly caught me by surprise. It is unlike anything I thought it would be, and it truly is like amazing. And I say truly a lot. I don't know. Let's put a truly like word counter at the bottom, because that's like one of my favorite words probably. But in all honesty, I think that this is worth seeing. It is a spectacle of a film. She really encompasses as much film love here throughout, with a lot of homages to genres, to films from the past, and really goes for it. And that's, I think, what you do as a filmmaker when you have a debut. You really showcase what you're going for, and she doesn't hold back on it. She doesn't try to sort of pull anything back or just try to restrain. It is full on throttle. This is my movie. This is The Bride. Here you go. Check it out. Other performances as well that I thought were great here. We have Penélope Cruz here, who plays an detective, and I thought her and Peter Sarsgaard's relationship was really great to see. Very much so a parallel, almost mirror-like of the monster and the bride, and I thought that that really added a ton of more depth to the film. And I am honestly very excited to see what Maggie Gyllenhaal does next, because I think that this was really truly great, and all of the actors involved as well, really amazing stuff. So I am telling you, check it out. Big screen, loud as you can get, because there's a bit of music here that definitely is going to be, I think, a crucial part of the film, and you want to really take the whole show in at the way the filmmaker wanted to. And obviously that's on the big screen. There's a ton of movie watching here as well, which I thought was great. And I always love that aspect of when a director wants to bring the film into the films. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. The Bride, big surprise, genre bending, amazing performances, incredible score, cinematography out of this world, directing was great, the story as well. So no notes, really great, and I'm excited to hear what people think about it. Stay tuned for the spoiler talk on the channel later this week, because we're gonna get into it, because that ending, we got a lot to talk about that ending. Also some of the themes as well. I got to sit with it. I just saw it about an hour ago, so all of my feelings are fresh off of my head, and I might just have some more feelings after, so don't miss out. Hit the subscribe notification bell. 50,000 subscribers is the goal. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.